Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're located on planet Earth. It is now time for the end of day pulse wave report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous pulse wave price trigger reports. And I got to tell you, in days and times like these, you most certainly need the pulse wave reports. How else are you going to make money in these markets, man? All right, so everybody, what's up to you in the live? What up, what up, what up? Go ahead and smash that like button. I see your recommendations. You want Intel, you want Theta, you want SVL on the ASX. All right, you want ADA, you want JNUG, you want the Aussie Yen. Y'all want everything, don't you? Well, then you know what? We're just going to jump right into it and give you what you need, man. Okay, so first up, we got JNUG. As you can see, going into tomorrow's trading, there is a nasty little crash alert that we got here. So that means you need to look out below. All right, if you are currently holding a long position in this market, you need to look out below. All right, if you are short this market, then you need to look out below still. All right. You got to watch your money because tomorrow's Take Back Friday, and markets tend to be a little tricky on Take Back Friday, so you do have to mind your business. All right. Now, if I flip over to the weekly, sometimes it messes my charts up, other times not. Yeah, JNUG's one of those. So you can see it looks kind of a little janky here on the weekly. When you break it down from a weekly perspective, this market really hasn't done jack. You've gone nowhere. You got this incredible parabolic bar here. You got a couple of down bars, man. This was terrible. Now, this is not taking into account all of the stock splits and reverse splits and splits and banana splits. All right, this is all just this. All right, so this is not taking into account that. And as you can see here, you're just not really going anywhere overall. But this is funny, though, because this is showing you before all the Splitsvilles and stuff that this thing would have been up here like $1,000 stock at one point. And then you look at it today and you are an $89 stock. Ouch. That has to hurt. It looks like it's going to leave a mark, right? All right, Russell My Hustle. Here we go. So the Russell My Hustle, we had this crash alert, and now we're starting to get that downside production on our way to the 2200, which is the initial target on this move. Then to this Take Back Friday, market may take a little bit of a breather, but you never know. You just have to be ready for anything. Overall, you're still in a longer term bull market. You see, we are bullish longer term. And the market is back into a trending mode, even though it's taking time to pull back here. So it could always relock back in at any moment. So be quick to do what you need to do, follow the reports. Don't try to second guess yourself or outthink the market. You only get yourself hurt. On the weekly, when we switch it over here on the Russell, we have the development of a crash alert going into next week. We'll see how this thing closes, but it's looking like we are setting ourselves up for a crash alert for next week. So, and the trend line support on the weekly chart is at 1800. Wow. Just something to think about, ladies and gentlemen, going into the weekend. What about silver? Well, here's our silver futures. We got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. You're in the Kumo cloud of uncertainty, so anything goes. Been kind of respecting the bottom of the Kumo cloud as a trend line support. So we'll see. This thing is really not going anywhere at the moment. We're not trending, but it is showing the earmarks of the signs of a bear market on the daily chart, ladies and gentlemen. This crash alert could end up being significant. We shall see. All right. Did I show you the weekly on this one? No, I didn't. Let's look at the weekly real quick. All right. So on the weekly, again, where it looks like we are setting up for a crash alert going into next week. Trend line support's down around $23. Wow, on that one. G. Willikers, Batman. All right, the next one is Intel. All right, this was a request. You can see we got a crash alert on an Intel for tomorrow. Trend line support down by around the $59 mark is the initial target. If we flip over to the weekly, you'll see here that you had this rally alert coming into this week, and you did get nice upside production. And now the market's pulling back and settling here. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But this could change everything going into next week. So, and you are trending bullish on the daily, on the weekly chart, on the weekly algo chart. So very, very interesting developments here. All right, next up, we got another request, SVL, Silver Mines on the ASX. So we had that crash alert we talked about yesterday. We got the downside production today. We're in a neutral zone now, so we'll see where the market wants to take this. So eyes and ears will be open. But if we flip over to the weekly, let's see if we can gather and glean any more information. Okay, so this one came into this week with a rally alert as well, pushed further up into the Kumo cloud. We still got this weekly bullish pointer that is going to attract price, and it looks like price is trying to build a case to rally back up to that point now. But on the weekly, we're neutral. We're not trending. Next up is the ADA Cardano. We have a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading on ADA Cardano. Way down here is your trend line support, and you got a bearish pointer, a whopper of a bearish pointer right there. And if we flip over to the weekly, all right, so this one has been interesting because we had this rally alert the week of February the 26th, and we've been trending higher ever since. And we are bullish on the daily chart. I'm sorry, on the weekly chart on the ADA Cardano as well. So this one's looking interesting. We'll see where it wants to go from here. All right, next up we got Bitcoin. Here's what Bitcoin's doing. So where it looks like we're possibly topping up here like a little double top. You could even make an argument and say, oh, head and shoulders, right? So this last crash alert got just a wee little bit of production. Now we got another one for tonight into tomorrow's trading. If we flip over to the weekly chart, we'll see we're setting up for a crash alert going into next week as well. Very interesting developments here on Bitcoin. What about Theta? Well, here is Theta. So Theta has had upside production for 2 days now from the rally alert, and looking strong, looking like there is no rooftop, there is no glass ceiling. It just wants to keep on going. Now I'm going to roll the dice and pull up a weekly and hope it works. And it will not. It's jacked up. So no use there. But you can see here, this thing has just wide open. This thing can keep right on pushing right on up. All right, next up we got the Aussie Yen. So be careful. We got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading for the Aussie Yen. Trend line support around 82 is the initial target on this one. If we pull over to the weekly, you'll see here that we are setting up for a crash alert on the weekly as well. Here's the last rally alert. We got all this enormous upside production, and now the market's waiting to make a move. All right, next up we got gold futures. So here's gold. Last crash alert was back here. We got all this downside production. Now we're setting up for another one. Crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading on gold. If you flip over to the weekly chart, you'll see we had a rally alert coming into this week. We did get a little bit of upside production, but not a lot. Overhead trend line resistance of 1800, we got nowhere near it. So this one is showing signs of running out of steam. And on this weekly, you can see there's room for this thing to crash and burn. And we're neutral. Oh, boy. Look out below. NASDAQ, here's the E-mini NASDAQ 100. We got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. And looks like if this thing drops below 12,600, it could be a wrap. All right, it could be a wrap. You got another support at 12,400, but after that, that's probably going to be a wrap. And we're in a neutral zone right now. On the weekly chart, we're setting up for a crash alert going into next week. Trend line support is all the way down at 11,500. Ouch. It's a 1,200 point drop, ladies and gentlemen. Possibility coming in the NASDAQ. All right, y'all know what it is. Smash that like button. All right. And it's looking like this coming week could be quite special. It just depends on how things close tomorrow. All right. All of this stuff you've seen tonight is contingent on how stocks, futures, and forex close tomorrow. Okay. As far as crypto is concerned, Friday for crypto lasts until Sunday night Eastern Standard Time at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard New York time. All right, that is a Friday for crypto. So crypto for Friday. Friday is literally starting right now. We're trading Friday crypto right now, and it's going to last until Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard New York time. All right. So I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see, man. Markets can do whatever they want to do. I think right now, this is just letting you know that the Fed is out of control. Out of control of the economy. The Fed is not able to control it. Market right now is doing and going to do whatever it is going to do. All right. So remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Purge.